We're gonna get moving, starting our day. Um, we're in practicing the way. This week we're talking about do as Jesus did. So as you're moving, I'm going to read just a little bit here from this book. He says, Jesus made space for the gospel by eating and drinking. And I love this quote, this reference from Robert Karras. He said, there are over 50 references of food in the book of Luke. In Luke's gospel, Jesus is either going to a meal, at a meal, or coming from a meal. And our verse for today is Hebrews 13:1. Let brotherly love continue. Do not neglect to show hospitality to strangers, for thereby some have entertained angels unawares. So as we, an interesting topic to talk about as we're going to move our body, but it's a really, really neat thing how Jesus lived and gave us that example of just eating and drinking and being with people. And I just think it's so neat how people just share more around a table. And so we're going to chat about that, how we can be hospitable to those around us in our everyday living. All right, guys, you keep moving. I'm going to pray. God, thank you so much for today. God, thank you for a new day. God, we just give everyone everything to you and ask that you would show us how to be loving towards others, not the ones that we're just comfortable with, but being hospitable like you were to the sick, to the needy, to the outcast. So God, I ask as we begin this day that you would open our eyes to those around us and help us to shine your spirit, your love, your kindness and goodness to those in our community, those who we work with, to our families, our friends. In Jesus' name, amen. All right, let's get some music going. Let's warm it up on this wonderful Wednesday morning. Go ahead and give me a big inhale up and exhale down. One more inhale. Let's grab our hands at the top. And we're going to start right here, marching in place, bringing those arms all the way around your head. And then switch directions. And we're going to tap side to side. Let's go. Tap. Good. So slowly waking up that body. If you're with me and you were in that class last night, your legs might feel it a little bit. So we'll get them warmed up, get them ready. All right, give me a hamstring curl. Kick it back. Let's get a little bit lower in that squat. We're going to drive that knee up in 3, 2, reach, drive it up. I want that upper body warmed up, so make those arms big. Reach, reach. Come on. You got upper body, so make sure you're getting that full body range of motion, reaching high. All right, inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. One more. Take those legs out wide, and we're going to sit it back. Right and left. Glutes are going back. Great job showing up this morning. All right, you're going to add the right arm here. Big arm circle. Give me 2 more. Good. We're going to switch other side. Big arm circle with the left arm. All right, we're going to walk those feet in a little bit closer. Hands on the top of the legs. Dropping your shoulder to the opposite knee. Give me a little pulse. Don't hold it because you do not want to do a static stretch in that warm-up. So you're constantly moving, even if it's a soft move. One more each way. Last one. Stand tall. Give me a little twist. Get that spine rotation. Watch your feet. Make sure you are moving those ankles. All right, we're going to go take it down to a squat. So all 10 toes forward. A little bit past your shoulders. Arms out. I want you to see how low you can get. Pretend there's a chair behind you. You're tapping it with your glutes. Good. All right, reach back up. Come on, let's get that upper body because it's full body, my friends. All right, you're going to tap it back, right and left. Reach and tap. All right, you're going to keep that right leg back. You can stay high or come all the way down. Left arm up. Bring it through the opposite arm. Inhale. Exhale. Now remember, you can stay high. You can rotate and be up here. Give me one more. Hands on the ground or on your knees. Step it up. Switch legs. Right arm up. Bring it underneath your left arm. Threading the needle here. Inhale up. Exhale. Give me one more. Step it up. Don't come up yet. You're going to go one vertebrae at a time. Roll your shoulders back. Big arm circles. All right, we're going to crisscross at the front. So it's cross and tap. Great job. Woo! All right, let's tap side to side. All right, march it out. Grab your water at any time. Keep it moving. Here's what we got. We have 4 moves, 40 seconds each with a 20-second transition. Your goal is to get a certain amount of reps in that 40 seconds. At least try to. We're going to shoot for 3. We're going to shoot for 3. All right. Get your heavy dumbbells. All right. Remember, you want to build that lean muscle. So you want to go a little bit heavier. You're going to take your right leg back. Your feet are on railroad tracks. Yeah, I'm like, what am I doing here? Pulse it. Knee up. Pulse. Knee up. All right, your goal is to get at least 5 on each leg in 40 seconds. All right, at least 5. Here we go. Pulse it. Drive it up, or if balance is not your friend today, kickstand. If you get 5 on each side and you have plenty of time, just rest. You're welcome. Switch. Make sure you switch that leg. You got 15 seconds. If you don't get all of it in, just remember which leg you ended on. Start there the second round. You have 5 seconds. All right, you got a 20-second transition. I'm going to show you. You can go to a chair, a wall for your push-up, or you're going to grab that mat, and you're going to go up and down. Get ready to go, whatever you choose. I'm going to show you. Push up off the wall, or you're here. It's down, down, up, up. 5 on each side. Okay, so if I'm leading with my right, down, down, up, up, give me 5, and then lead with the left. If you're at a wall or a chair, give me 10 push-ups. Knees or toes, you choose. Remember, you switch that leading arm. 5 on each side. Breathe. You got 10 seconds. Woo! Great job. All right. Put that mat to the side. 1 heavy dumbbell. You got to snatch. You're going to hold that dumbbell, put it right in front of you. You're going to shoot for 8 on each side. You're going to pick it up. Here we go. Snatch. Bring it right back down. Switch. Power it up. If you're like, no, my shoulders say no, you can do a clean. You can stay here. Clean it and leave out that press. Okay? So you can be here. Now listen. If you've been with me for a minute, I want you to look at that dumbbell. If you're still using the same weight and it's not challenging, I'm going to encourage you, go pick up that heavier one. But if you're like, Jen, this is doing the job, well done then. Break. All right. You can plank off a chair. You can hold out your hands on the chair, or you're going to come on down with me, hands and knees. Tuck your toes, hands underneath your shoulders. If you can see your reflection, check your reflection. Go ahead and bring those knees up just a little bit. Hold it. Now we're going to add some extra. Tap, tap, side to side. I'm going to move over a little bit. All right, so you are trying to get 10 on each side. If you are holding a regular plank on a chair, you're just going to hold that plank for 40 seconds. And it's not just. You got it. Breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2, break. Well done. Grab some water. Grab some water. One down. All right, you know what's coming. So I'm going to encourage you, check your weight situation. If you are flying through it, right now my heart rate is up. If your heart rate is not up a little bit, I'm going to say go. Either up that weight or focus on your power, this second one, okay? All right. Keep moving. Keep your head above your shoulders. The word hospitality actually means love strangers. Love strangers. That's the word we're talking about, or he's talking about in this book. It's easy to love the lovable. We talked about that Monday night in our Bible study. It's hard to love. It's hard to get uncomfortable, meet new people. All right. You ready, my friends? Round 2. 5. Shoot for 5 on each side. Railroad tracks with those feet. Pulse, knee up. So tighten that core to help with that balance. Hold. We're not rushing at the top. Give me a 2-second hold at the top. 1, 2. Drop it. Good. Up and hold. Don't rush it. Great job. I see you. Good. All right. When you hit 5, switch other side. We want to keep practicing that balance. So, so important. Remember, you're shooting for 5 on each side. Woo! My heart rate is up. Time. Up and down push-up, or push-up off a chair, or the wall. Up and down, people. You're giving me 5 on each side. Everybody else, give me 10. 3 seconds. Let's go. Hands underneath your shoulders. Down, down, up, up. Toes or knees. You're doing great. Make sure you switch that leading arm. You have 10 more seconds. Breathe. We'll check in on you. Good. All right. You got 20-second transition. You got to snatch. Remember that option. If your shoulders are toast, you can be here. Clean it. If you're like, I'm okay with a snatch, go for it. When you pick it up, everyday living, all right? Eyes in front of me, pick up, squat, snatch it up. Let's strengthen that move. You're going to try to give me 8 on each side. Make your legs do the work. Watch my side. I'm going to encourage everybody in the little square. Look for your reflection. Don't pick things up like this. Squat. Pick it up. This is where we're going to hurt our back, is when we are hinging forward and doing life like this, okay? Soften those knees. Pick it up. Got it. Good. 5 seconds. Break. All right, plank or bear plank and tap. All right, how we doing? Thumbs up, thumbs down. We okay? All right, here we go. You're shooting for 20, 10 on each leg. Hands underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips, tuck your toes, hold the plank. You're only coming up an inch off that ground. Tap right and left. Or find a chair. Give me that plank off the chair. And even on the chair, you can tap side to side. Remember, option doesn't mean you're less. You're being wise. All right, listen to your body. So even in this bear plank, I want you to focus on your core. Draw that belly button in. Tighten it. But remember to breathe. 4, 3, 2. Whew. Oh, man, you guys are crushing it. All right. Grab some water. One more time. Third round through. As you're moving, let's talk about some hospitality. The word hospitality is the opposite of any phobia when it comes to people that are different than us. It's the love of the stranger, not the hate or fear of the other. It's the act of welcoming the outsider in, and doing so, turning guests into neighbors and neighbors into the family of God. So this third round, to get our focus off our muscles and our heart rate, I want you to be thinking about your circle, your everyday living, who's in your life. Who's in your life that God's like, you can ask God, hey, are there people that are around me that I'm not seeing? Maybe my head's in my phone, or I'm just not paying attention, whatever that is. Show me who you are calling me to be hospitable to for your kingdom. All right, let's go. 5 on each side. Pulse, 2-second hold at the top. So just be thinking about that. Your neighbors, like your physical address where you live. Think about people in the community, the outsiders, the strangers that people don't even look at. They turn and walk away. Maybe you're in a season of life where you're rubbing elbows with certain people that are in other seasons of life. All right, break. Get ready for that push-up. That may be God saying, hey, be hospitable to them. Megan Sutherland. You guys know her, one of our instructors. How I met her. Here we go. 10 push-ups or 5 on each side. I met her at the gym. Every day. And she'll share it in her story. It's not about me, it's about God. But someone he placed in my path, everyday living, just at the gym. And she's following Jesus. It wasn't anything crazy. Just said, hey, you want to go to the park with the kids? Get to know each other. Be hospitable. So think about, don't overthink it. What are you already doing? Break. Break. Where are you at already? What are you already doing? Asking God to give you eyes to see. How can I be hospitable? All right. 8 on each side. Snatch. Let's do it. Soften those knees. Power up. Right and left. Remember that option to be here. Clean it. Right back down. Try to keep that opposite arm off your body. Make the working arm do exactly what it's doing. All the work. Power up with those legs. Great job. So maybe, God, give me eyes to see who you have in my life that you are calling me to be hospitable to show the love of Jesus to. 4, 3, 2, woo! Bear plank. All right. Plank off that chair and tap. Come on down if you're doing the bear plank. You got it. 3, 2, draw that core in. Tuck those toes, lift those knees, tap. Shoot for 20 total. I love that Jesus did a lot of eating. I love that he was at the table with a lot of people. Food is not the enemy, right? A lot of us believe that food is the enemy. Just think about just what that commentator wrote about Jesus, or about food, honestly. Food in the Gospel of Luke is mentioned over 50 times. So many references of Jesus going to the table, eating at the table, and leaving the table. Break. That's such a gift, right? Food is a gift. All right. Grab some water. You will need your yoga mat. You finished all 3. Do a little dance. Burn some more calories. All right. You will need that mat. You got a little time transition here. We're going to do a core finisher. I know you did bear planks, but bear plank actually is full body. All right. Anybody else sweating? Are we good, everybody? How are we doing? I'm looking at you. Good. Thank you, Pauline. All right. Pauline and Heather. Who else? Oh, and Christina. All of you guys were at that black lake. How are your legs feeling? Legs okay from last night? Okay. All right. We got a dead bug. We're going to come to our back. This is like a mind thing for me. My brain is always on the struggle bus with this, so I'm going to try to explain it. So you're a dead bug. Your legs and your hands, or arms are up. You're going to take the opposite arm, extend the opposite leg, right and left. Okay? We're only going to do this one time. So back is flat. Draw that belly button in. You want to go. We're going deep core today. So draw on that belly button in. Right arm, left leg. Left arm, right leg. Oh my goodness. You know what, guys? I trust that you're doing it. I really have to focus. This is more of a memory thing for me. Not memory, just get my brain to do it. So we're getting smarter. I guess we are mind, body, soul, right? We got to hit all 3. This will definitely do it. Less than 10 seconds. Watch that core. The back is not arching. All right, hug those knees. All right, hollow hold. Legs and arms are extended, and you're gonna make like a hollow hole with your body. You could be here and lift right and left, okay? Here we go. Hold, and if you're shaking, it's not a bad thing. Again, remember, your feet can be on the ground, and you can lift right and left, or hold it and breathe. Woo! If your neck is hurting, bring your hands behind your head. 5, 4, 3, 2, drop it. All right, one more. You can do this off the chair, or you're here. You got a cross-body mountain climber. So rather than your knees going straight, they're going the opposite. So right knee to left arm, left knee to right arm. Okay, so you're here on your mat or on a chair, and you're bringing that knee across the midline. Again, draw that belly button in. Make sure you're breathing. Your eyes are in front. Don't tuck your chin. This is your last move. So again, draw that belly button in. I know I keep saying it, but these 3 moves are a great deep core. So all my new mamas, this is great for your core after those babies. You got to be intentional about drawing that belly button in. Take your time. It's not about reps. It's about focusing on that deep core muscle for that recovery. 5, 4, 3, 2. Oh, toes together, knees out. Well done, my friends. Go into that child form. Let's stretch it out here. Okay. Oh, my goodness. All right. Well done. Good, good, good. All right. Bringing those toes together, knees out, hands all the way in front. Just resting that head on the mat. Feel free to towel off like me or grab some water. You did it. Thanks for showing up, guys. It's always encouraging to see you on the screen. I love being with you guys. I was telling some of the people at the beginning of class, I think I was a little too excited last night about my Tuesday class. I haven't taught in the evening like in 2 weeks. So, well, I'm not going to apologize. I was very excited. Take your right arm, bring it underneath your left, drop your shoulder, rest that head on the mat. Well done. You did it. You guys, if you're in this challenge, you are well into creating a healthy rhythm. Go ahead and switch other side. So when life hits, we know that we'll have some sick babies. We may get sick. Something happens, but you're in such a great rhythm that it's easy to get back into, I feel. It may just be a couple days recovering or whatever that is. Doesn't mean that it's over. Go ahead and walk your hands in. Go and tuck those toes, because that's one thing about life. We can't wait for that January 1st. We're always going to have something, right? Just keep showing up. You're doing great. Inhale. Exhale. I'm going to read as we stretch. Just, you can mirror me here. So Hebrews 13:1 says, "Let brotherly love continue, and do not neglect to show hospitality to strangers, for thereby some have entertained angels unawares." I love that Jesus did the most simple thing, and the thing that we need the most every day is food. And he sat with people that were outcasts, people that were not welcomed, and he ate with them. So just be thinking. Maybe take some time today. Don't overthink it. Sometimes we think we have to go big or go home, right? Even with something like this. And there might be a neighbor. I think of seasons in my life. My friends I've met through baseball games with my kids, the library, our librarians, moms and play groups, people at the gym, now Whole Fit. I mean, just think of everything that you do. My teacher friends, Christina and Brandy, who are in here, I met you. You know my kids. And I think just don't overthink hospitality. Don't overthink, well, who in the world is he calling me to? Be thinking about who's already in your life. And I just want to share, it wasn't a mission like, I need to tell these people about Jesus. Just live in the light of Jesus. Your light will shine. People will see a difference. It says we can't force a person to become a disciple of Jesus, nor would we want to, but we can offer them a space where such a change can occur. Even if slowly over time, we can actively seek out the lonely, the newcomer, the uncool, the poor, the immigrant or the refugee, those with no family or no home, and welcome them into a community of love. So just, again, I'm sitting here still thinking about how God has connected me to all of you guys, and it's such a joy, and it brings tears to my eyes, honestly. Like, Heather, I wouldn't know you if it wasn't for Brandy. Pauline met me in my hardest time of my marriage. Let's not be people who are so distracted, but with open hands saying, God, who do you have in my life? And it's not just us, but man, the gift of you guys in my life is so encouraging. You're friends with my kids, my family, with our whole Fit community. I'm going to read this prayer and close us out by this prayer by Mother Teresa. Feel free to keep stretching. And I think it's such a great prayer to start every day, everywhere we go. It says, Dear Jesus, help me to spread the fragrance everywhere I go, or thy fragrance everywhere I go. Flood my soul with the spirit and love. Penetrate and possess my whole being so utterly that all my life may only be a radiance of thine. Shine through me and be so in me that every soul I come in contact with may feel thy presence in my soul. Let them look up and see no longer me, but only Jesus. Stay with me, and then I shall begin to shine as you shine. So to shine as to be a light to others. Amen. Great job, everybody.